regarding the cost of living. Living in Madrid, you have to calculate between 800 and 1,000 euros per month, the average. Most part of this amount is for living, for the flat. The university unfortunately doesn't have any student halls, so but we work together with agencies which can have to find you shared flats or student hall, depending on what your preferences are. We recommend not to wait until the last minute to find your accommodation. Consider all the options, not only the most closest places to the university, and check if the expenses are included. But if you're working with agencies, they are very much into the details, so there shouldn't be any surprises. Here are the different agencies we are working with, but in case you will join us for an exchange, of course, we will give you the information more detailed. What you can expect to visit when you come to Madrid. There are a lot of historical places. Spain is in the middle, Madrid is in the middle of Spain, so there's a lot of travel options also, and Madrid is known for its museums and social leisure time activities, so I think you will have a lot of activities you can join during your stay here. And yeah, maybe the weather is interesting, that in the summer it gets quite hot in Madrid, but the winters also, as you can see, it can get very cold. So that might be a surprise when you come as an exchange student and you have the idea of Spain is a very warm country, but in the winter in Madrid it can get also very cold. And then I would pass the word to my colleague Marina, and she can tell you a bit about the Faculty of Business and Economics.
Right. Okay. Thank you, Mara. I did want to show a brief presentation, but maybe we don't have much time. Should I just take it from here, or shall I? Yeah. Yeah. Let me see if I can share my presentation. Okay. It's very brief, and it starts with some lovely pictures of Madrid that you were showing before, and it would be wonderful here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes, good. So welcome to São Pablo CEU University, to the School of Business and Economics. You can see the main facade of one of the main buildings here to the right, and then the inside where it says Universidad São Pablo CEU. Next to it is an arch that is also very close to where we are. As Mara was saying before, this is where we are located in Europe. These are lovely pictures of Madrid, rather deserted as we find them these days, unfortunately, but maybe when we can welcoming you, the streets would be livelier and much, with many more people, as they usually are day and night. The degrees that we offer at the School of Business are mainly four: one in economics, in business intelligence, in business management, and in marketing. All of them are 4 years. Students like yourselves can take subjects from any of these degrees, whether it be a first year or a fourth year. Usually students take from year 2, 3, and 4, typically not first year, but any of them would be open. These are just some of the ones that are very typical that students take, whether it be in management, whether they be in market research, in labor law, in consumer behavior. Here we state the year, the semester. Most of them, 95% of them, are 6 ECTS credits, which is the, say, the coin we use here in Europe, European Credit Transfer System, which usually accounts for 3 American credits. So typically students take 4 of these courses plus Spanish, so a total of 30 ECTS per semester. Each of these courses meets 4 hours a week, usually in periods of 2 hours, 2 different days. So say, for example, Monday, 2 hours, 10 to 12, Wednesday, 8 to 10. Yes, the same subject, right? Students can choose subjects from the 3 different schools. So I represent economics, Berta represents communication, but students can also take subjects from law, in English, and in Spanish. We do have a nice range of subjects in English. I mean, full degrees in English. So students should not really have a problem if they want to study in English. Of course, everything in Spanish, but if the level of the students of Spanish is not high enough, again, yeah, they can take classes in English. And then just, well, the class size usually ranges from a minimum of 10 students to a maximum of 40 or 50, but it varies. It varies tremendously. Yeah, maybe classes in year 1 and year 2 are maybe more crowded than in the final years. This is the academic calendar. This is the same as you showed before, Mara, so I won't delve into it. But classes start at the middle of September. Reading period, exam period is in January. Semester 2 starts in February and goes all the way until end of May, with exams in June. Yeah. The good thing about Spain is that there's lots of, it's a Catholic country, so lots of patron saints, so lots of long weekends, public holidays to organize for trips and different things, which is also part of the international experience, of course, right? This is the in the website where you can find information in English and in Spanish. And then I am representing the School of Business, but together with me we have 2 other colleagues, my colleague Elizabeth Frank and Gloria Aznar, and a lovely intern who's a student, a second-year student, whose name is Christina, and she helps us tremendously. So, you know, the international students usually go to her before they go to us, so they come to us. So it's of great help. And pretty much that's it. Welcome to CEU, and come to CEU one day, hopefully, once we beat COVID-19, hopefully very soon. That's all for me.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Sure.
So from now, I think we can go ahead and enter the student Q&A. If any of the students joining us have any specific questions, you can either use the chat feature on the side, or feel free to use the raise your hand command as well, and I will call on you as you ask questions.
Maybe Berta just want to shortly present also the Faculty of Communication.
If that's okay. I know that we have extended a little bit the time. Is that okay if I just talk? I'm not even going to share my presentation, so it's going to be something very short.
Yeah, sure, you can go right ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm one of the academic coordinators of the Faculty of Humanities and Communication Sciences. And well, as you know already, we offer 4 different degrees in English, full English, advertising, audiovisual communication, digital communication, and as well journalism. Then we have 3 more degrees in Spanish, humanities, history, and history of art. And I wanted to talk to you especially about one of most precious treasures at the faculty, which is our audiovisual center. It's one of our favorite facilities because there we have 2 professional radio studios for students taking courses like radio or radio production, which are common to all the degrees that we offer in English. And there they can really have a professional radio experience, since our principle is everyone learns everything. So we rotate through all the different positions inside a studio to provide each student with the knowledge of all the different jobs that can actually take place inside a radio studio. We have as well 2 professional TV studios for courses like TV direction and as well for journalism in TV. Those are courses taking place here on 4th year, but all of our international students can take them. And as well, we work on the same principle. Everyone learns everything. So it's not because you're taking a directing course that you're not going to learn how to operate the switcher or how to operate a camera or how to be a floor manager. We have as well a loan system, and all our students can book equipment from our audiovisual center, being that cameras, lighting equipment, sound equipment. Even you can book the facilities, like you could book a TV studio if you want to make a casting or if you want to do a shooting. And we have as well a still lab, photography lab for students taking courses like photography, but as well they can book the studio for a photography sessions one. And we always have reduced groups for those very practical courses of 12 students, which guarantees that everyone's going to go with full knowledge of how the equipment works and how the workflow is. All of our courses have 60 CTS, except from 3 from the degree of digital communication, which is, as my colleague Marina said, compared to your system, would be 3 American credits. And our hours per course are the same as in the business school. That would be all. Thank you very much for listening. And if you have any questions regarding our offer, our courses, I would be glad to answer them.
Thank you so much for sharing. So now I think we can go ahead and also move on to the student Q&A. I see we have a couple students in here. If any of them have any specific questions, again, you can use the chat feature on the side if you'd like to type a question, or else use the raise your hand feature and we can go as that way as well.
In electrical engineering, we have this degree, but it's totally taught in Spanish. So you should have at least a B1 level. Would that be interesting for you? And the question about resid, I think maybe that's better if Marina or Berta answer.
Yes,
the exams.
For the 2 different kinds of exams, it's just that we have an ordinary call and then an extraordinary call right after in the month of January. So it's the what we call the reseat. So those students that did not pass on their first chance, they have a second chance.
Hallie, I think I can send you the course offer if you're interested in electrical engineering. I was maybe I can share it. So interior design is not a major at our university, but I know that at the School of Architecture, they have some courses of interior design. I will ask the coordinators for architecture to send us the course offer, so you can have a look at it.
Thank you. That's all I have. So goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Any more questions?
Hi, this is Andrea Morse. How are you?
Hi, Andrea. Good.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you. Thank you so much for doing the session today. And for any students who have any other additional questions, feel free to pop over to Ask an Advisor. I'm over there and can help with any questions. Or I can answer questions here as well. I've been to CEU and I loved it. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful place to be and to study.
Thank you. We hope things come back to normal, right, very soon, and real international mobility can take place, because it's such a pity the way it is now.
Yeah.
So nothing that we can do. Yes, nothing that we can do, but we truly hope that we soon, especially with you, we've not sent you students yet, or the other way around, right? So it would be wonderful if next year we could send students and things will be back to normal. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to pop over to another session, but I just want to say hello and thank you. And please give my greetings also to Rosa and Alejandra.
Yeah, I will do so.
Thank you.
Thank you
have a
very
great
much.
day.
Thank you.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
Okay. I think there are no more students, no, Ashley?
As far as I can see, there are no more students in the lobby waiting. So I have the session recorded, so we have all the other student questions that they had asked. We'll go ahead and upload it then for students who, if there were any questions that they had, they can view the presentations that you gave, and also pop over to the Ask an Advisor session if they have any additional questions.
Okay. And to whom should I send the academic offer for the students that ask for electronical engineering and interior design? Should I send that to you or to Andrea?
Yes, you can go ahead. Let me just type the email you can send it to. If you send it to there, we can follow up with the students.
Okay, perfect. Yep. Well, thank you very much for organizing the event.
Yes.
All
Thank
right,
you
thank
very
you.
Thank
much.
you very much.
Thank you for
Have a
presenting.
nice day.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.